Hey everyone, welcome back to Nail of the Week. Stay tuned to see what I did. Welcome everybody, great to see you and great to be back doing another nail design, another fall look. Also, I'm super excited about something, but you'll learn that in my video. Other than that, I'll just explain here quick what I did. I did dream catchers and like a red look with bows and rhinestones. Love the way they turned out. You got some French look there too. I think they just turned out so awesome, so adorable. Really loving these ones. I hope you guys will too. Can be done in any color you like. I did the red because of the outfit I'm wearing. I always match with an outfit, so you'll see the toe design and then the outfit to match on Friday. So let's get started on this design. I love you guys. God bless and take care. Hey everyone. So here's what I chose to go with for this week's nail design. If you'd like to see how I did this one, please continue watching. Hello everyone and welcome back to Nail of the Week. I'm doing another beautiful fall look. I will be doing dream catchers on my nude nails there. Now, the design that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be working with something I ordered in the mail, and I am so excited to share that with you guys. But before I get started, let me go over the base. So I've done 3 red nails, and then I've done 2 nude ones with a French look. Let me show you. So I've used 2 polishes that were both from the dollar store. One is the Gel Kiss. The other is the LA Colors. This LA Colors is one of my favorite nude polishes. It is just amazing. I love it. And it's called Simply. Let's see if I can get that in so you can see it. And then, of course, I love the gel polishes by Kiss from the dollar store. And that is called Attitude. It is a beautiful red. And then I used just a NYC white. This is just called French white tip. Just use that to do the white on the tips there. And I didn't line it up or anything. I just did it freehand, but you can use stickers to line that up, or you can freehand it yourself, or, you can just put it on, maybe do some cleanup work, just however it works for you to be able to get your French tip on there. But that's what I used there. And then I dried everything up with the Seche Vite Dry Fast Top Coat. And now I'm going to be working with black acrylic paint for this design. And to do the design, are you ready for this? I finally ordered and received so fast my Robin Moses nail art brushes. She has designed these brushes. If you do not know Robin Moses, please definitely check out in my box. I will have her link down there. Check her out. She is one of my favorite nail artists. She is a licensed nail artist, and she does all her teachings on YouTube. She is absolutely amazing. And throughout her journey, she used to buy brushes, cut them, teach how to cut them, and she finally got one down pat that she liked, and she had them made. And you can order these now. They are $10 a piece. This one here is the wand and the unicorn, but I ordered 2. When you order 2, it's $18. So when you're doing these designs that she teaches, you're using the exact same brush. So the wand here is the one she uses in 99% of her designs, and it comes with these little caps on them. It's a beautiful brush. Look at that. Nice and thin, and it's got some length to it. I love it. Let me show you my old brush that I was using. In all my designs, you guys know that I use this 10/0. First off, the length is almost the same, but mine is thicker. It bends. It's just not like hers at all. So I'm excited to have gotten these brushes. I can't wait to work with them. So that is her wand. I'm going to put the cap back on. And she does teach how to clean these and make these last for a very long time. And then here is her liner, which is called the unicorn. Look at that long, beautiful brush there. And I'll show you the one I use for the liner, which is the 0. And look at the difference. The length is nothing the same at all, and mine is so thin and flimsy. So now I know what I was doing wrong. So when I do some of her designs, I'm going to be getting it down so much better now, working with the exact same brush. Again, there is her name on there. The handles are like a wood. I love it. And then it came with her card. Beautiful card. And here's just some of her art. You have got to check this woman out. She's phenomenal. I'm going to link again down in the box her YouTube channel. Please check her out. And if you're interested in ordering her brushes and every one of her boxes, she has the link to order those. But it's a great deal. Like I said, she talks about these brushes lasting a long time if you take really good care of them, and she teaches you how to take care of them. So they will last a while. They're not like the ones I get, and I have to keep going back and getting more. But I did learn how to cut brushes through her. It's just that I never got it down pat. And I am just so excited to now own Robin Moses brushes. So I am not doing one of her designs today, unfortunately, because of course I always pick out the outfit before I do the design. And I already had an outfit picked out prior to ordering these brushes. They came so fast. I think it was like 3 or 4 days I got them. It was just amazing. So I am doing my own design here. I'm doing dream catchers, but I'm using her brushes. And then, like I said, I'll be using black acrylic paint to do the dream catchers. And I've watered it down. Robin Moses teaches you to water your paints down. They work better. And then on the red nails, I'm going to be doing these cute, adorable checkered bows, black and white bows. Aren't those adorable? And I got them, believe it or not, from the dollar store. And it came in a pack of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colored bows. I needed to get 2 packs so I could get 4 of the same bow, which is that checkered one I wanted. And so I can use those, but $1 for all these bows. You get a pink one, a red and white one, a black one, a checkered pink right there, like a cheetah print. And then of course the one I'm using, the checkered look right there. Dollar store people, they are amazing. And then in the design here that I'll be doing the dream catcher on, and this one won't have the dream catcher or vice versa, I'm going to be putting in these rhinestones. They are 10SS flat back, and I got them from Hobby Lobby. That will go through the design. And then when I'm all done, I'm going to dry everything up with the Seche Vite, but I'm going to matte top coat everything. This is my Revlon, and it's just a matte finish. I think it's just, yep, matte top coat. That's the one I'm going to be doing. So I am going to get started, everybody, on my dream catchers, and I will return to show you what I am doing. All right, I am back, and I have done one with a dream catcher and one with a red V. And let me tell you, I love her brushes. Look at the art I could do, those fine lines and dots. Amazing. Yes, I love her brush. Okay. And the tips to her brush she talks about is using, watered down acrylic paint. You don't want too much in the end of the brush. So I'm just going to show you how I'm doing this. So we are going to do opposite on this hand. I'm going to do the dream catcher on this one and the V on this one, just so they're opposite. So for the V, I am using the red paint because I wanted to make sure that I got the exact color. So I'm using the Kiss gel that I used for the red nails. I'm going to start with that one. I'm going to dip into it just a little bit on the end of the brush. You see that's just, the very tip. And I'm going to just make a V right here. So just make a V, bring it to the center, and then fill it in. Doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to be bordering this with rhinestones. So this doesn't have to be perfect, this V. But just make sure you try to get it, centered. So like that. And then just fill it kind of in down by the cuticle. But like I said, this is going to be filled in with rhinestones, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So there's the V. Wipe the brush off very lightly. Here's what she teaches when you do it is you just want to kind of roll it and wipe it. That's what you want to do, roll and wipe. You don't want to ruin these brushes by going back and forth. Now, for the next nail, I'm going to dip into my watered down black and not getting very much on the end, like that. And I'm going to start off by doing a V. And gosh, I love her brushes. So I'm going to do a V to start off with, a black V. Like that, and come to the center with it, like that. Okay. like that. And then I am going to start on this side. Wait, there's a little clunk of paint in there. I want to wipe that off very gently and get some more paint. Okay. Let me dip into the paint again. Sorry about that. My paint was a little clumpy. Okay. Then I'm going to wipe off a little bit here. There's just a little bit too much there. And then I'm going to just come around from my point and kind of do like a circle coming to the middle there. Kind of like a egg shape, kind of. So we're going to do that on the other side now. Bringing the V, here, let me turn my finger here. Bringing this V over to this side and rounding it and coming to the center with this one too. Just like that, okay? And then this side, I'm just gonna come down from this one and just round that one off right there. And the same on the other side. What I like about her brushes is they really hold the paint in there. I don't have to keep dipping into my paint. I've noticed that. Just like that. And don't worry if you have some mistakes here, you're fine. Now, very lightly, with barely any paint, so I'm just gonna get a little bit here, very watered down black paint in the brush like that, very lightly, and gosh, hers is the only brush I can do this with. Come down very lightly with a soft touch and just put one line and then start going to the side with them. And watch how fast, or how many I can do, how many lines, without having to go back into my paint. That's what I love so much about these. Okay. Now I got a little bit for the other side. And the same thing, I'm gonna do this one just at an angle. And it's very hard to do online. My other one was a lot easier. When you're filming though, it's so hard. So like that. And I kind of want to just darken these just a little bit. I think I have a hair on my brush here. Hang on. Okay. Try this again. So let's get a little bit more paint here. And I'm just going to real lightly do these lines again. Just so that I get them a little bit darker. It's pooling. Shoot. That's okay. It won't hurt nothing. Still looks like a dream catcher, and it's just the way I'm holding it, but you can see it's still very beautiful, okay? And then same thing over here. I'm going to come down the center, and then very lightly with a light touch, just do some more lines. Very lightly. And you can see like it just, her brushes, the paint just stays in there. That's what I love. Okay, I'm going to turn the finger around. I love how it just stays in there. I'm a little bit shaky doing this on film. Sorry about this, guys. But it's just because I've got this really light touch I'm doing. But yes, it's just phenomenal. Look at that. Okay, then I'm going to wipe this off, and I'm going to dip in to a little bit more of the spot that wouldn't have so much water, because I want to do these dots now. So we're just going to start at the top here and start making dots like that, going up the finger, getting smaller and smaller, starting with that. And then we go to the other side. Again, just going up the finger, making dots to border the line of this dream catcher like that. And then I'm going to go around this one too. Just bordering off. You got to have a straight, onset with this. You can't angle your brush on this one. You have to keep it straight when you're doing dots. And just go around like that. Get a little bit more paint. And again, just going around, getting these dots in like that. Looks so pretty with the dots. Now, in the centers, I'm going to make a, kind of an egg shape again, teardrop, just in the center here, coming down. And that's where I'm going to put the red in. So I'm going to do that with this. Getting this a little bit more to a point here. Like that. And then I'm going to do one on here too. Just a little bit smaller. and one on the other side. Just keep these ones a little bit smaller in this area. This is where that red's gonna go in, but you need the black first to border it. So like that. And again, very lightly wipe off your brush. Be careful with that. So I'm going to let this dry up and I'll come back and we'll put the red in. So we'll just let it dry for a little bit. All right, so now we're gonna get the red in like I did on this one right here. So I'm using, like I said, the red paint that I did to do these nails, that red gel. So I'm just gonna dip a little bit in, I'll get a little bit on the brush, like I did when I did that V. Let me draw in. And right where the black is, we're gonna put this in, but we're not gonna completely cover the black because we want it to look like a border. So just put your red in, but keeping some of that black open, like that. And I did end up doing 2 coats of the red because it is pretty deep, the color. So up against that black like that, so I did end up doing 2 coats. So after it dries, just do another coat. But we're putting that right in here, but keeping a little bit of that black exposed. So it looks like it framed it. That's why you start off with a black, because it works out so good. So just like that, and I am going to now let that dry, and then, isn't that pretty? And then I will go on to the rhinestones. And I'm gonna, in the V here, I'm gonna do something a little bit different in that V. So let me back away here, let this dry up, and I'll return. All right, I decided to do like a silver glitter in that V there, and I'm using this one here, the ice, the pure ice, and it's just called Beware. Beautiful glitter. I've poured a little bit out on my palette here, and I'm just gonna dip into it, just taking a little bit with the Robin Moses brush, and we're just gonna paint it right into that V there. Just thought that would bring it a little bit of bling there and be pretty, not having to put the rhinestones in. I thought it would be super, blingy and pretty and just really pull the design together like that. So that's how I've got that. And now we're gonna go ahead and put the rhinestones around that red. I will return. Okay, now I've got one of the bows on just to show you, and I've got the stones going. That's how I'm doing them. I did put one stone on these at the bottom, and then to border the red, that's how I'm doing that. So let's draw in here. I'm just gonna use an orange wood stick dipped in a little bit of glue. I'm gonna start with putting a line of glue going up one side here. I've already matte top coated, so now I could put the stones on because I'm not gonna be putting any more like I'm not gonna top coat these ones, so I'll get the most beauty out of these ones. So I'll put the top one up there and then go down from there. I'm just picking them up with the orange wood stick. Oops. Let me grab a different one off that towel. It's a little bit harder to get them. So just pick these up. It's always harder when you're on film. I always have to say that, because it is so easy to do these when I'm not on film. Okay, whoop, we don't want that because that just got glue on it now. So it won't have the beautiful luster. I'm gonna grab a little bit more glue here. Apologize, guys. I gotta pour some glue out. I think that's what the problem is, not enough glue here. Okay, and I'm just using nail glue. Let's get back into frame here and put the glue down. Just dip in a little bit of glue in here. Okay. Now I can grab, I'm gonna take off that hair off the end of the stick. Now I can grab the stones here, hopefully, and set them down, going down the line, and I'm gonna do 3 going down. Well, the middle one is your base, so doing 3 going down from that. And if it doesn't seem to line up, then just spread it out more so you can get them in there. So they will go in. Just push up your top one a little bit higher because we need 4 in here. Okay, doesn't look like there's any glue down in there, so I'm just gonna do one more dot of glue. I don't think it's, oh yeah, it's getting in there, okay. It's so funny, like I said, I can do these, whoops, again, knock that one off. because it got glue on it, so it's not going to be as beautiful when the glue hits it, especially because we're not top coating it like that. And then we'll get the other side done. Get some glue for this side, going down with the glue, just tapping a little bit there, and then getting them. But yeah, if I'm not on film, I can do these so fast, these stones, it's so funny. So I'll go one, move these over just a little bit. Two, and one more down there, and it's very hard to pick them up off that towel that I have laid down, the black towel. Once they fall on there, it's kind of hard to pick them up. So set that down in there and give it a good push. Now I really hope that these stones hold because it is glue, but I'm not top coating these with my Seche Vite like I normally do. So I hope these stones hold. If not, I'll just have to keep gluing them on. So hopefully that's gonna hold there. And then we're gonna do the bow. Same thing, I'm gonna dip. I want the bow to go at an angle here. So dip into the glue. Let's get a little bit more glue here. Okay, dip into the glue and just go at an angle here. And I'm gonna pick up the stick with, or the bow, I'm sorry. I'm gonna pick up the bow with a tweezers. Whoops, didn't show that to you guys, with the tweezers. I did put the glue down, and now I'm just getting the bow lined up here. It actually was, and then it turned. Okay. Let's just use my finger to do this so it stays in place. Just give it a good push. Now I am a little bit worried about these because they have a little bit of ways of catching things, but I'm not gonna, I'll just try them out and see how it works for a little bit. So, but there you go right there. There's the stones and there's the bows. Isn't that cute? I'm going to finish out the other hand. I will return to show you the end product. Alrighty, I am all done. And I did decide to go with shiny on this one instead of a matte. It just looked better. When I tried it the other way, it was pretty, but I do like it much better with the shine, and it's going to hold those bows and the stones a lot better too. So, but anyways, I love the way it turned out. Isn't this one cute? Absolutely love it. And I just love that I got to work with Robin Moses's brushes, and I can't wait to do some of her designs with her new brushes as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you will try it out, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you in my very next video. Take care, everyone, and God bless.